Hey man, how y'all doing out there, man? Um, it's kind of a little late, man, but it's not. It's late for me because I gotta. You got 4 kids, 11-year-old, 9-year-old, 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old. But I want to speak about the R.Kelly supporters, man. What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? What is wrong with y'all, man? You know, I wasn't gonna say anything about this, but I have to speak about it because if you sitting back watching this and you don't say nothing, I don't know, man. I usually don't say anything, but I gotta say something because I heard that the boss got arrested. Christopher Gunn, that's his government name, but the boss got arrested at a federal building, and allegedly it was sexual misconduct. Now, my understanding that the young lady that accused him has been on social media, and her name is Mercedes. Mercedes. Now, I didn't even know this was the same girl from a platform. Her name was he called her. I'm not gonna call her. I'm not gonna use that term that he called her. But it's a movie that we all grew up watching, the Alien name, and I didn't even know this is the same girl because she wore glasses. Now, first of all, I'm here to say I'm not here to defend Christopher Gunn or anything. His behavior, as far as I've always said that before I even I give my life to El Shaddai. I've always said I said I don't agree with anything he do on his platform. I said that's his platform, but I have to say this. Here's the thing, y'all. What I don't understand. I only been to 2 protests. That's it. But there's been a whole lot of protests. Some of you been around this man. Some of you on your platforms. Some of you bloggers been around Christopher Gunn more than me. Some of you have conversations with him. The same way you have with Dantes Jackson, aka Dana J. We're gonna save Dana J for last. But let's focus on the Bosky Gunn. What I don't understand is if this guy, Christopher Gunn, aka Debosky, Debo, was such a bad guy, he's an animal, he's a hoodlum, why did y'all go around this man? Why you continue to go on your platforms and speak and go back and forth with this man? I'm just asking a question, that's all. That's all. Just a simple question. He's being arrested in a federal building doing R.Kelly trial for sexual misconduct. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good, y'all. That doesn't look good. And I'm seeing people on social media cheering this on. Whether you like the Bosky, whether you like this blogger, that blogger, I don't support that. I can't support that. That's why I said, what the hell is wrong with you, R. Kelly supporters? Lord forgive me. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Never. Never. Why are we watching a reality show on YouTube about Debosky? And it's supposed to be about R. Kelly. When I went to the protest, I went back to where I needed to go. I didn't want to get to know everybody. I said what I said, hi to people, and boom, 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 and I went back, and I didn't want to get to know too many people. I don't want nobody on in my personal space. At the time, I wasn't a man of God at that time, no. I was, I might speak about God, but I was perpetrating, like some of you are. What you call watered down Christians. What is so cool about what is so cool about somebody going to getting arrested? I've seen back and forth from everybody for the past almost 3 years. This man is on trial now. Now I don't know. I'm not here to defend Christopher Gunn's behavior as far as him calling a woman out their name. I'm not here to do that. I ain't here to do that now. But what I would say, why did some of you continue to go around him on all these protests? He's this bad guy. You hung around him. Some of you ate his food. I'm just saying, some of you did this. You communicate with him. I don't know Christopher Gunn. I only met him twice. I never really had a conversation with, like, talk to him, like really, really talk to him. I don't know him. This is not, look, man, this is not adding up, man. This is not making no sense to me. And I got to speak the truth. Why would y'all want to see this man go to jail for? And you probably saying, well, Calvin, man, you ain't got nothing to do with this, man. He disrespected me, disrespected my flesh and blood. I understand, bro. I understand you disrespected somebody in your family. Well, I'm from Chicago too, man. And it's like this. If somebody disrespect my mother, I would have let my mom know. I would have. And my mother, she wouldn't want to know. It would have been handled in a different situation. It would have been a situation where I would have told her. She'd be like, "Oh, how sweet." I would have showed her who he was. She would say, "Tell him I'm making some cabbage, some cornbread, some fried chicken for him, and some of my famous banana pudding. Tell him we all be waiting for him. It'll be 30 of us waiting for him at my house. Tell him, come on over." And I would have told him which mom you talking about, because see, my biological mother didn't raise me. My stepmother raised me, but she don't live in Chicago no more. So, no disrespect to Christopher, I'm just telling the truth. If he would have came to my mother's house, he would have probably got hit with something. He would have probably got shot. I'm just being honest with you, man. It would have been a shootout. He would have been met with 30, it would have been about 30 people waiting for him, man, with guns. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just telling you, it wouldn't have been me getting on social media saying that thing. I'm just giving you the truth about where I come from and the type of people I roll with and the type of family that I have. It would have been me getting on social media saying, ain't nobody gonna talk about my mama, ain't nobody gonna disrespect my daddy, ain't nobody gonna disrespect my voodoo. It would have been none of that, man. I would have made the phone call. I would have told my mother, Lil Winnie, I would have said, look, this is the guy. He said, F you, he's gonna come to your house, he's gonna take pictures, boom, boom, boom. Be prepared. I said, okay. Thank you for letting me know. And her husband, he would have got his people. I would have, I'm just like, what would have happened? So she would have said, you ain't gonna do this. And I'm not saying that's not the way you handle things, but everybody don't handle things that way. I'm just telling you what would have happened. It would have been a shootout. They would have been already known. I wouldn't have to come to no Chicago. I wouldn't have to come there, do anything. Because, first of all, her husband would have took care of it. His people. My stepfather. See, this is what I'm saying. But that's the old Calvin. This Calvin is more about peace and love. Got a lot of love now, man. That don't mean you're going to run up on me and you're going to do something to me. No. I'm just saying. That's what that old Calvin would have done. Now, I'm saying that the situation could have been handled, or from what I'm understanding, that he wanted to, y'all could have knuckled up. But going on social media, I've seen people get killed, man, behind Facebook, Instagram, get lit up, man. That's why I said, I've always said this, even before God saved me, man. I said, I don't beef on social media, man. And I think that some of you guys got to realize, man, this is not something you want to be doing. That's why I said you might want to, when you go with somebody, man, and you know this guy, some people, when they speak about, hey, I'm a Muslim, they really are Muslim. When somebody say, I'm about that life, I'm about that Christian life, and they represent God for real. When they say, hey, I'm a Christian for real. I'm really a Christian now. I ain't playing with this Christian life. Some of y'all are perpetrating, man, serving two gods. I'm serious about what I'm doing. I'm not saying I ain't gonna make no mistakes, but I'm out here trying my best to represent Christ. But when somebody say, hey, man, I'm a gangster, and I'm living that life, you better believe what they're saying. Some people out there, they ain't playing. So that's all I'm saying. I grew up in that life. I want no parts of it. That's why I left Chicago. Okay? That's that life. That person is dead. That old person is completely. When God came in, when He really saved me 2 months ago, everything that I did is completely gone. Now, let's talk about back to Christopher Gunn. If he was this bad person, why did y'all come around him? I would never talk about somebody on my platform if I felt like this person was not good for me, if this person was doing these things. And some of you got to be honest with yourselves. Why did y'all continue to go around this man? As well as, let's talk about Dana J. Now, we all know Dana J came out, he let it be known, I'm an actor. Same with Larry McGee when he came out. I'm an informant for the FBI. He didn't lie, did he? Now, we know Dana J did some things that I don't necessarily support. But some of you hung around him. You could tell you hang around Dana J for a reason. Why? Some of you just don't want to admit that some of you played a part also in this chaos. Some of you played a whole big part of this chaos, what's going on social media with this whole R.Kelly distraction. The R.Kelly distraction that's going on social media. Some of you played a part of this. Let's be honest. Talking about R.Kelly sisters, Cassandra and Lisa. I don't know why. If that man said that's his sisters, well, that's his sisters. If they don't want to be bothered with some of these supporters, well, they have a right. Because I'm telling you right now, I got a headache right now, even talking about this. This is sad. Looking at the Michael Jackson supporters who happen to be African descent and the Bill Cosby supporters who have African descent, it's no wonder why they want nothing to do with us. It's no wonder why. Even if they tried to say, let's get together, maybe we can help them out a little bit, give them some resources, come together and talk. We ignorant, man. They look at us, they're some ignorant people, man. How they gonna say they support R. Kelly and they fight one another? Getting somebody arrested for sexual misconduct? What the hell is wrong with y'all, man? Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand what is going on here, y'all. What is the logic behind that? Anybody that support R. Kelly on these platforms, what is the logic behind getting this man arrested for that? And don't sit there and say, because I know some of you just said, look, I don't give a damn about being no blogger or content creator. I'm not getting paid for this. If I wanted to set up a YouTube channel, could have my oldest daughter, who's studying to be a scientist. I love my daughter. She's very smart. Could have set up cameras and all this. She could have did all that. I don't care about it. I just want to set up my iPad, on the phone here, and just talk. I'm talking to you. Whatever God leads me to say, I'm saying it. I'm not trying to be malicious about what I'm saying. This is not right, what's going on. And I'm not saying that Dana J didn't make no mistakes. I'm not saying he didn't do nothing illegal. I'm not saying, because I don't know what he did. I'm not here to defend Dana J. I'm just saying he could have done something wrong. And Christopher Gunn. But what did y'all do? I know some of y'all done something. Because there's something just don't seem right here. Y'all was around. Y'all was communicating with Dana J. Some of y'all. Y'all was communicating with Christopher Gunn. You was around these guys. Something just don't sit well with me. It's not just about, oh, Dana J is a groupie. He's an R.Kelly groupie. I don't know. But y'all was around him. I never met Dana J. That is the reason why I didn't go to New York, because it's something I'm like, it's some things more important than just R. Kelly. R. Kelly is a man of God, yes. He's God has given him a gift, and I get all that. But we have to realize there's other things in this world going on. That is why this case is a joke. I've already said it. It's a circus. Now we've put somebody else to get arrested. I want to know, is this real? Is this really real? This has got to stop. You got to stop doing what you're doing. And this will be my final message to the supporters. I'm not gonna say anything else to y'all about this again. I'll be done speaking about this, because you're probably saying this ain't your business. He's rude, disrespect me. Man, you can't tell me what to say. You can't tell a person what to do. A person have a right to speak. You understand what I'm saying? People gonna speak. And everybody's not gonna feel the same. Everybody's gonna have people have their mind made about R. Kelly. He's guilty. He's guilty. Guilty. Even though the evidence could be right in their face, they didn't do these things. They're gonna still say he did it. They're gonna believe everything the media tells them still. Even though I tell them every day, don't believe everything the media tells you. You see what happened to Bill Cosby? Why everybody was so surprised when Bill Cosby got out of jail. Like, how did he get out? That's why I say you can't believe everything the media feeds you and tells you. Some of you need to really stop and think about why. What's going on? Why is Christopher Gunn and so angry? I don't understand. I mean, it's not adding up. It doesn't make sense. He's going to go to New York to a courthouse and get arrested just to get arrested. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Just to go to New York just to get arrested. Didn't he say he was going there to support R. Kelly? But he going there to get arrested? Y'all think that look good for R. Kelly? Anybody that support R. Kelly, answer that question. Any of you say you support R. Kelly, you think that look good for R. Kelly? He being accused of something like that. Allegedly, sexual misconduct. Y'all say he's this bad guy. He's a nutcase. He's a hoodlum. He's this and that. But yet and still, y'all was around the man. Y'all went to y'all protesting, man. I only been to 2 protests, just 2, and I was done. I don't need to go to a bunch of protesters, man. And no disrespect to anybody. I just don't need to go to a bunch of protests. I let it be known, hey, I support Mr. Kelly. And it is what it is. But y'all continue to go around him. If this man was this bad guy, why you continue going around him? Why? He's a bad guy, right? But y'all continue to go around him, hung around the guy. You on your channels talking about him. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm starting to wonder what's going on here. Could it be a possibility that this man felt like he was taken advantage of? I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, you can leave a comment on my channel, but don't disrespect me, because I'm not the one. I'm not the one trying to disrespect nobody. I come in peace. I come in peace, y'all, because I don't know what the hell is going on. This doesn't make y'all. I mean, this is ridiculous, man. How can you be for R.Kelly and you get a man locked up for sexual misconduct? I'm just trying to understand. Anybody could help me out here. You probably say, man, you don't use, man, no, man, no. This don't look good, y'all. This don't look good for none of us. This don't look good, especially for Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I'm not saying what he does, disrespecting women, calling out their name. I don't support that. But I've heard a lot of guys on their platform say things, call women out their names on their platform. Nah, man. Something ain't right. Something. I can't put my finger on it right now, man. But God, I'm gonna do some praying, man. But this something ain't right, man. Something ain't right. Some of you out here, man, playing with God. You out here, you're serving two gods. Say you love God, but and you're throwing money. Nah, man. Come on, man. I'm out of here, man. I got no more to say about this, but I pray that y'all will come together. Do it for Mr. Kelly, man. Enough of this nonsense, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I ain't gonna say nothing else about this, but I had to speak and say something. How I'm gonna say free R.Kelly and let's support real victims and if he did these things, which I don't believe it. I didn't even know this was the same woman. I'm looking at this. What is this, man? That's all I gotta say, man. I was gonna do something about Roland Martin, man, but I had seen this. I'm hearing about the boss getting arrested, and I'm like, even if one of y'all got arrested, if it was Hollywood Nuts got arrested, or if it was Kevin Terrell, if you got arrested, I came out to defend you when Tasha K came at you, DJ Tyson. I didn't like that when she disrespected you, man, when you was on her platform. So I'm trying to figure out what's really going on here, man. It's something not making sense. Something's not making sense with some of these bloggers, man. It's Lord have mercy, man. I'll see y'all, man, next one, man. And I do this with nothing. I love y'all, man. I got nothing but love for y'all, man. All of you. I have nothing against none of you, but something's just not adding up. Something is not adding up. I gotta go, man.